Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Storyteller stream. This is the FOSS hour, plural, but today will be a bit different. I'll get into that shortly. And this is a series of my streams where I work on open source. And that's because there are some lovely people who sponsor me to work on this. And you can be one of them if you follow the link that you see right here on the screen. And today, apologies, I am late. The schedule is not working out for me today, to be honest. So, yeah, kind of juggling too many things, and that's the result. Also, today I have, a hard end in exactly 1 hour from the start of the stream. The reason, simple, because I have an engagement after this. So I'm starting a course for creative writing, which is every Monday and Wednesday, I believe, afternoon. So, or evening. So that's where I'll be busy and where I have to kind of end things. Sadly, that means that the original idea to debug OAuth issues in Meteor is not going to fly. It's just not enough time, I think, for this, because it requires quite a few go arounds, and I've got banned again by Facebook, which which is one of the OAuths that's causing problems. So I'm not able to even test it or anything. So I'll have to I'll do a special episode just for this, or we'll have to wait for later once I get that out. But I'll try to go for Google at the special episode, if nothing else. And speaking of running late, I also have still one more thing that I need to post. So I'll kind of do that in the background. Right now, this is great point. If you have like a bug or something that you would like me to look at in MeteorJS or the technologies, then please let me know in the chat, and I'll take that as a priority. If not, then in just a moment, we'll be looking or hunting for different options that I can kind of look at. So and let's see. And by the way, let me know in the chat if you are human, and where are you from? So I am, and let's see, let me do that. And just have to I just have to quickly get here. Ta-da. Just wanted to prepare something special for what I'll be doing. So let me go to the comments. And we have Lori here from Finland. It's Meteor 3 React prototype. For that, there already is a pull request. So let's get that up. Can imagine that's is an issue. Oh, wait, I have, let me put this on this monitor. And so for this will be actually fixed in 3.3.2. That's the because they've, or is it in 3.4? Damn it, I need to take a look. Let me quickly share a screen. Yeah, pull requests. Let's load this a little bit up. Okay, good. Let's see. I think it was not 3.3.2. It will be in 3.4. Yeah, I think it's in 3.4. And this is something that where was it? I think it might be. Yes. Good news is we now support all of Visual Skeleton project, React, TypeScript, etc. We build new modern test suits. So the news here is that in 3.4, this is all fixed and properly tested. So there won't be any issues with that. While at it, I'll kind of also use this for promotion. Today for Meteor Impact, I have announced to sponsors. So if anybody else is interested in sponsorship, you are, just please let me know. And we have sponsor Austrio and Roti Express. Roti Express is a returning sponsor. If you remember from last time, they've been doing this is from 2023. They have been doing the surveys. They have been doing the surveys that have been, for the speakers. So, at the end of every talk, there is a QR code or web address that gets put in, and people can give feedback. So they will be providing that service again. That's their sponsorship with Austrio. It's a help with marketing, and also some discount counts. And I have convinced Dimitri to kind of do a primer into SEO for everybody. So that's going to be, I think, pretty awesome. So actually, wait, while we are here, I want to take a look at, and where did I put it? I always forget where I put all of my stuff. I have. Let's see. No, I should have done activity. And of course, reacting to memes, accounts improvement initiative. And let's see if there's something very quick that I can finish up. And I'm actually getting into more of the complex. And speaking of security challenge package, actually somebody just contributed two-factor test, like not test, but two-factor challenge for when you're logging with OAuth. So that's pretty cool. It will be early as 3.4, probably later on. And so yeah, we can look at that. And yeah, and let's go back to Meteor. Let's look at the pull requests. And where was it? There was one pull request I really look forward to, and that I want to kind of explore a little bit. Oh wait, actually, did we create? I think I'm not sure. Oh, documentation from the work we did last time. And we did have the same thing. So first of all, let's update the branch. That's always a good idea. So let's start there. Let's do the documentation. That's always super important. And let's see, I'll have to open up the Meteor repository, which is a huge one. So that will take a little bit. And I want to do one more thing. Want to let's see how things are going. Okay. Let's see. Okay, dokie. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of a lot of commits. I don't feature accounts role, reset it to local, and soon we can jump into, let's move this over here, and let's jump. Running behind a lot today, but let's see. Meteor. There we go. And let's start. Let's stop sharing here. And let's get sharing. Okay, question here. Does Meteor FOSS work at Meteor 3? Yes, but you have to use the release candidate, or is it still beta? I think it's the release candidate. So yeah, that's what you have to use for that to work. And I will not be probably covering that today, but maybe a bit later. Let's see, screen sharing, and I just, let's see, window. Let's do that. We will not be using AI. I don't think we need even this. So how is it looking, everybody? Let me get down here, make it smaller so that we can see. I'll make it, even on my big screen, doesn't look so good. So let's go to 125. I think that should be enough. That's what I usually do. Now, for Meteor docs, for Meteor 3, there is the V3 docs. So that's where you kind of need to go. And let us figure out where we put the documentation for what we did. Or actually, looking at this, I don't think we don't have roles. It's not good. Because this is under roles, isn't it? Let me just quickly open up here on the other side what we did for the settings. So it's in the roles package. So we need to actually even start the entire roles documentation. So I don't know why that did not get transferred. That's surprising. And I want to actually potentially look here, email. Okay. So I'll do that. And on the big screen, I'll have to open up the original roles documentations to see what will be, how we are going to handle this. There we go, meteor roles, and boom. The thing is, it's not really a good documentation. It doesn't really. It's just it's missing a lot of explanations, and so roles is a Meteor package that application. It originates from the community. Was it? Let me just do a quick check here. Wait, but we should have. Oh yeah, we do have roles. Damn it. It's under packages, isn't it? Yes, it's under packages. So that's my mistake. So it's over here. So what do we? How do we handle this? So we have installation, concept, scopes, role management, modifying or assigning roles, checking roles. This is the big question. Do we put this on the top or the bottom of the documentation? And user management. Big questions. Both of them are, yeah, we have the concepts. Then we have role management. I think we can put it over here, which we'll call configuration. And we do have, oops, I don't want accounts. We have the admin role and add first user as admin. Those are the two configuration key. Default admin role, first user. So these are the two things that we have added last time. So roles package allows you to set two configuration options that help you get started with administration. Okay. So, and let's see. We do have this. And I'm thinking, did we add the add first user as admin as a default? I think it's default false. Yes. You can set the so now we need to set where people. You can set the options in your settings of JSON file as follows. So these are the defaults. Let's leave this as true. So if you set this option to a role name, the package will create this admin role at the start of the application. If you have set the default admin role, then this option will add that role to the first user registered. That registers. This is useful if you want to easily designate the first user as admin. And now I need to add the caveat. Once your application is running, it is advised to application is running and has first user has registered. It is advised to turn this option off. And that's what we discussed last time for the performance reasons. Let's just adjust this. Use name the desired admin role in your settings.json file at the following route. And that packages roles admin role. Set this Boolean value. Okay, So yeah, that seems pretty straightforward. Let's push that through and let's mark that as done. Documentation for new role settings options. And it's committing, and I'll be pushing that soon. Push. And with that, and this is off screen for you guys, but I'm just checking that my to-do documentation is done. Now, how do we do tests? That's something that, yay. So what do we want to test here really is that the role gets created when this is set on start, and that the first user has that role assigned or not if it's not set. So, or even like if the default admin role is created and this is not set, so all those scenarios need to be tested. And I'll openly admit that I am not happy with, or comfortable more precisely with the test. So let's look first. Roles. Do we have? They are in the tests. This is all on server, so we do have. I have it here. I am thinking maybe we can create another file for this. Just how to properly test this. It's tiny test. So it will be tiny test at async. I'll name it and settings dash admin role. And actually I'm thinking looking at, you have to kind of find the other test because I think there might be some adjustment that needs to be, that could happen here. And I just want to check. Yes, collection dash. So I think that's like one thing that I want to get sorted here with all the tests to start with roles, so it's easier. Oh wait, actually some of, yes, it should start, it should be like that, the start, whenever there is add test. So let me kind of go one by one. Oh, I did not do it properly. So it is, oops. Let's see. This one has it. This one has it correctly. Oh, come on. I hate these pop-ups. I'm not sure if you can see them. Let me double check on my screen here. Sometimes the pop-ups to put it to cascade or some other recommendation can get really in the way of, yeah, like, oh, you don't see it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just so you see the pop-ups, or maybe you are fortunate compared to me. And I cannot even properly replace this, just given how. So I'm seeing here that we have await clear data. So I think that's definitely something that I'll check out and probably reuse. Another big question that comes with this is, because I have this through the Meteor settings, if or how I'm going to set it here in the test, because we don't have the settings file there. So I might be forced here to add a option in let's say inline, or not necessarily not necessarily inline, but so that you can kind of do it programmatically in the application as it runs, which is not that's kind of how we have it with most of things. So it's probably proper to do that. So I'll have to kind of check where that would come in properly. So I kind of avoided that because it's a lot of extra work. And I think most people would use it through the settings as well. But at the same time, since we are offering it both ways, I will have to probably add that capability. So I think we might be getting still 20 more to go. There's always the clear data. So this is so far pretty good, giving me at least that information. Let's see. Cycling roles. Okay. And here we have new ones that we need to fix. So that's roles minus. And we'll have to kind of see and run it ourselves. There we go. And here we go, roles. Settings, admin role. And we'll have the same, of course, clear data, roles, settings. Oops. And the next one is add first user as admin. Now, we do have the thing ready, and now we are getting, if I added that, you can add it through options. Then I'm looking at probably the accounts. The accounts are kind of like a special beast in this manner, you could say, because they do it's an object, sorry, not object, a class. But let's let me jump into the documentation for a moment just to make sure that I am. So we have accounts UI conflicts, accounts common config. You can also set these in there. So it's on the config is the one. But since it's let's see, since it is a class, then it's easier to kind of put it in and keep it. Or but actually we can do without that as well. And that would mean accounts config. Let's look at if they are like doing something special in accounts common or base. It will be over here. Valid config keys. And that will take me to where this is being set. Includes, yeah. So it's in the constructor. So it's just okay, config over here. Interesting. Accounts config was called on the client, but not on the server. Some configuration options may not take effect. And it goes into the Meteor runtime config. Oh, wait, so that's interesting. If it's on server, if it's on, okay, so if it's on client, then it will give you the debug message here. And let's see, so how are we going to do this? Question is, should we use the Meteor runtime config as well? Or config options? It does the thing, and those are the application of all those things. And it has then this underscore option that's kind of where it goes to while we could use the runtime config. Thing is, we do not really need it. At least not entirely. If I look at raw server, we do this on the startup. So that's, let me add those thing that. So that is a. So we have the settings. Okay, so it comes here from this. We could move it out of the startup, these settings. Put it as a let, which I'm not happy about. It would be. So let's just do first things first. So we do have right now that it gets those settings from settings file, and we need to figure out how do we put in here to get it just from a function or something like that. Oh man, and we have only 15 minutes to implement that. I'm going very slow today. I think I should not have slept only 4 hours. It's catching up with me. What we could do here, we could make that into a reactive variable, but that's not really what we want because we just want it to be set once, and that's it. So this is a bit of a pickle. Let me check the package, how that one is being exported. So export roles, roles collection, roles assignment. And here we have the roles. Oops, wrong file. Where is roles getting exported from? Yes, it's a global. That's the issue. Could do the object assign. Let's check. I can do the object assign roles. And then I can have here config. Should be options. And that will do that will do here that it will check the options keys. So very much we do again this thing here, and but instead of options, instead of settings, options. So something like that happens. We've got that covered, and then we just do is it just settings equals options? That is the easiest one. Of course, it has to be let. And we can do it. And we should probably also do probably put in here again this thing. Oops, should be async. For the admin role. So this way we should have the options to do to put things in. So if I do here in the roles, if I do roles dot config, and let's put this in options dot admin role, which will be a string, and then we have this. Set configurations for the roles package. Name for the default admin role that gets created startup. And yeah, so we have this here. Also that locus server. That's just where it will be just on the server. Let me quickly check here accounts common. If there's anything else, so this should be summary, so that we know what it is. We have locus, we have params, and that's pretty much all I need. Now let's write the test and see if that works. We'll add config here, and first things first, we just want the admin role, and let's put it to something else. And now we want to check the default admin role gets created. So, and let's see, do we have some helpers here, or how do we? Okay, so I just need to find it and test that it's equal. So, const admin role roles, no, this will be roles collection, find one async. That's not how users enroll. Oops. Oh, interesting. This, let me quickly check. So I remember this from top of my head into my database for, let's go local, and it will be for roles, and okay, so it's not name, but ID. And here we are going to do this dot equals, or which one was it? This dot equal should be it. This dot equal admin role dot ID. Let's make it like that, and it should be administrator. So it should be that test. And now we'll do the, let's see how to clear data roles, remove async, all, great. And it adds users already, this one. Yikes. We actually wanted to remove all users. So before that, we'll do await meteor users dot remove async, like that. We want all of them gone. And here we want to configure admin role. Let's do admin. And we set the add first users here is true. So username will be admin. And let's see. And now we want to do const role assignment. Await. I don't think we have this role imported here. And we have the roles assignments here, which we can then do stuff like this properly. And we want to do await role assignment. I think from create user account, we are getting back the user ID. So we want to find one async. And it's kind of like this, I believe. Yes, that's exactly how it is. And here we have to do role.id and square. Oh, it knows it perfectly. So that is in theory how the these tests should pass as they are. And I need to look back again into the documentation for development for the tests. Test. Meteor test packages roles. Let's take a look at if that works. I would be happily surprised if I got it on the first time. In the meantime, while this build lets me take a look back, no new comments, but that's fine. So it's been very simple test, but it's, even though simple tests are good enough, or they are important to have. And while I wait, I'll have to continue writing here what I should have written an hour ago. Oh no, not found. Cannot find module. That's a problem. I think that would be somewhere in the test. Is there? Oh, interesting, because we do import the entire freaking file. So first of all, I don't think so in that case, I don't think this import is necessary. So let's just try it like this. Fingers crossed. No. Let's try this one more time like this and see. Again, no. Every test needs a unique name, but there are 2 test name role when it's using scopes. Ooh. We do have 2 tests here. Question is, are they identical or not? Hard to say on the first. Let's see. Can I? How to best compare this? Yes, actually, if I do just that, okay, there's no line, so these 2 are identical. So that was a duplicate. Okay, let's look here at the local host, and it's in background, just everything getting green, and it fails because accounts is not defined. That's on the second one. Accounts is not defined. It should be import accounts meteor base. Let's try it like that. And the tests are still facing create user. I think it might not be just like that. No, and because I am using the wrong API, most likely. Wait, why? Oh yeah, just matter. Let me here create user. It should be create user async. So accounts, and it's from accounts base. So that's correct. We have username, we have password, all that is there. So why is the error here? Accounts is not a function. And it cannot, and it also cannot assert here that roles.config. Oh, I should probably do await. That might be helpful, so that there's actually time for the function to create. Yes. That was one mistake fixed. And we still have the issue with accounts that create user async is not a function. Which makes no sense whatsoever. It could be imported from Meteor? No, that should not. Why? Oh no, it's just complaining about the freaking order, which is unimportant. Because we still have an issue that it won't create the user as we want it to. How are the users created here? Add user. You know what? Yeah, let's just run. Actually, we don't want to because we do have the hooks in the functions for we do have it in the functions for create users, those hooks. Or specifically, if we look at over here is after create user hooks. So when we are not importing the accounts here neither. Which is another good thing to kind of fix. Should be, oh no, I have a check keyboard. That's why it's writing the nonsense. And let us look that in the package. We have that. Yes, accounts base is defined as required. Oh, but not over here. Interesting. Not that it should matter because we do have the roles package there. So now it crashed on me, understandably so. Okay, guys, I have, if this does not, I can fix this. Unknown package, oops, did I? If this does not work, then I will have to, bail on you sadly here. So I'm running out of time. So fingers crossed that this works. Or let's see. Reloading. Still not working. Is not a function. Not sure why, because that should work just fine. Can even remove the password here is not needed. Just go like that. That should be enough. Why is that? Why are you not working? Create user async is not. Oh, it might be because it's user passwords, isn't it? Because it's missing that accounts passwords package. That's why. It gets that one gets defined in accounts password. So after this, it should work. Hopefully, let me jump into the create user. It should not. Oh no, but it is under accounts password. So let's give that the last try. And I have 10 minutes or 9 minutes to my next engagement, so I will be ending it over here. Let's reload and hope. No, still assert equal, expected admin not. So there is still something broken with this approach. Even though we use the await conf on config and everything. Create user. I think it might be because the user ID is not returned as it should be. But it's a promise, so it should be. I think I saw some bug report or something like that. That maybe it got fixed. So at the very least, I'll commit the first one, and then I'll work on the second one. And of course, that means I'll also have to expand the documentation and everything to make sure to that. Add a config function and test for admin role. So I will be pushing that right now. Sadly, that's all there is today. That's where I have to end it. Thank you very much for watching. We moved one step closer, and I'll try to figure out what is the deal here with the create user async function and not returning, not having the proper role here. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Let me see how much you can or cannot see. If you like what I'm doing, feel free to join me on the GitHub sponsors. Very much appreciated. And in 2 weeks, again, it will be another short one because of this engagement. I'll see maybe as I said, for the bigger debugging, I'll kind of move things to another day, like a special episode. So that's what's coming. And yes, stay tuned for in 2 weeks. We'll continue. Also, in a month, there is Meteor Impact. So make sure you sign up for that. We have some amazing speakers and talks and workshops, and it will be just fun times. So sign up for that. And if you have, if you need any help with anything Meteor related, you can get onto my calendar with this link, call.com/storyteller. There was a bug that I fixed with it, so you should be now able to sign up and all those things. So yeah, let me know if you know anything. With that, thank you very much, and I will see you Thursday if you're watching our community channel. And if you are watching me for my creative work, then I will see you on Monday as well. With that, thank you very much and have a great weekend.